Welcome to Rewire Yourself Rich, the podcast for the woman who's done with temporary bullshit mindset shifts and ready for a full nervous system level identity upgrade. The woman who knows she was born to transform the world with her unique superpowers. I'm your host, Kelly Pender, wealth identity rewiring expert, intuitive mentor, and creator of the Rich Coded Method. In our world, we don't manifest like needy ass bitches. We re-encode the big fucking deal wealthy woman back into yourselves. We shift your DNA to remember who the fuck you are. Ready to become rich coded, getting paid to exist? Let's fucking go. Here's how you're going to normalize 5-figure days in your body first so that it can land. Let me start by asking you a question. Do you believe that there is a version of you who already exists, who's already making the money that you desire, and who already has the visibility, fame, and impact that you desire? Do you believe that there's a version of you who already has that, who exists in the quantum? Yes. And so do you think that in order to collapse timelines and bring her into here and now to bend reality in your favor, do you think that you need to think your way to her? Do you think that you need to strategize your way to her? Because here's something that I need you to know. You already have all the fucking strategy. And you cannot out-strategize a frequency that doesn't match where you are going. You cannot out-strategize a nervous system that doesn't have the bandwidth, the capacity to hold what it is that you desire. And you sure as shit can't out-strategize an identity that doesn't match where you are going, who you are becoming, who you are being. So in order to normalize 5-figure days, you get to check in with your body first. And this is what so many of us avoid doing. We resist doing this because we've been taught to strategize, to think our way into creation. And we never once took a moment to really check in with our bodies to see, hey girl, is this okay? Are you okay having this? Are you okay holding this? Or are you actually afraid? What's going on here? Okay. And so what I want you to do is I want you to take some time today. This can be 3 minutes. It doesn't take up much time. 3 to 11 minutes. And I want you to sit down and sit with yourself. And I invite you to place your left hand over your heart, right hand over your womb space, which is where your wealth, fame, and visibility codes lie. They're just lying dormant in your cells, in your womb space. And I want you to really tune into your body and to tune into your desires. So if you know that there's a version of you who already exists in the quantum field, who already has what it is that you want, it's almost like, have you ever been driving in the car and you're like, let me just find something on the radio. And as you're switching channels, it's like, I can't really hear this song. I can't really hear this. And then all of a sudden you change the channel to a new station. This song comes in crystal clear and you're like, ooh, yes, queen. I can feel this in my hips and my cells. I want to move. I feel like a bad bitch. Yeah. So you, by tuning the channel, you found the channel that you were looking for. It's the same thing when you are calibrating to a new level, right? You have to tune your body into that same frequency, into that same signal of the version of you who exists, who already has 5-figure days normalized, who already has fame, wealth, and massive visibility normalized. We have to tune into the station, into the frequency of her. And this is not found outside of you. This is found within you. So again, I want you to sit with yourself, hand over your heart, left hand over your heart, right hand over your womb space. And I want you to tune into your body. Tune into your desire. And I want you to really feel what it feels like to have a 10K day, to have a 25K day, to have a 50K day, whatever it is that you've been desiring. I want you to tune into that. And for some of you, resistance may come up. For some of you, some tightening may happen. For some of you, there might be like, I feel something in my body. I feel this tightness in my chest. I feel this tightness in my ankle. I feel this tightness in my throat. I feel a headache coming on. Your body is speaking to you. Your body is trying to tell you something. And so you get to ask that part of your body what it is that it wants you to know. Why it's feeling this way. What's coming up? Are there any thoughts, beliefs, stories, patterns, emotions associated with this part of your body that's feeling tension? What does it want you to know? And here's the thing that so many people skip is that we don't take the time to talk to our body. We don't take the time to talk to ourselves. We don't take the time to uncover the rich rules that are stored in our nervous system, in our cells, in our frequency, in our field, in our subconscious mind that are actually cock blocking you from the wealth, fame, and visibility that you desire. And so when you can do that is when you can hear what's coming up for you. And here's the thing. When you allow yourself to uncover the rich rules, when you allow yourself to burn them, rewrite them, and rewire them, guess what happens to your nervous system? You just cleared out old shit. You just cleared out junk. You essentially just took the trash out. And so guess what? Now you have space. Now you have room. You have room to receive more. You have room to hold more. But we can't make room if we aren't allowing ourselves to get to the root of what's going on, of the unspoken handbook that you've been unknowingly following. We can't take the trash out. We can't clear out space. We can't have the capacity to receive more wealth, visibility, fame, if we aren't taking a moment to see what's going on. And so the next step is to attune to that frequency of having a 10K day, 25K day, 50K day, again, whatever it is for you. What would that actually feel like for you? And I want you to get out of your head, okay? We're not living in the head. We're not in logic right now. We're in our bodies. What would a 10K day, or again, 5-figure day, feel like for you? Do you feel so fucking proud, confident, lit up, activated, just overwhelmed with joy? How does that feel for you? Who are you sharing that news with? How does it feel sharing that news? This right now that you're attuning to, that you're finding the radio station of, is the exact same frequency that the version of you who's in the quantum field, who already has what it is that you desire, that is the exact same frequency that she's emitting, that she's operating from. And right now in this moment, you're allowing yourself to find that frequency, to find that radio station channel. You're becoming an energetic match by feeling it first in your body, by finding it first in your body, by calibrating to that frequency first. And when you find that frequency, when you find that state, that emotional state, your one and only job is to be in that frequency, is to be in that state. And so many of us, because we're human, don't allow ourselves to live out of that frequency, out of that emotional state, because we get distracted by logic, get distracted by our external circumstances, get distracted by what's going on outside of us. And then when we do that, we pull the plug, and then we're no longer operating at that same frequency. We're back on that, I'm trying to find the channel of the radio station to listen to a song that I feel like a badass bitch, that I feel like a big fucking deal, where I know that I'm the one, the obvious choice. We go back to looking for that station, looking outside of us. And what I've seen is, where's the next strategy that will save me? Where's this coach? What's her success strategy that I can copy, that I can implement, that I can have too? And then we go into performing. We go into proving. We have the frequency of please pick me, which is actually repelling your soulmate clients, which is actually repelling 5-figure days, which is actually repelling fame, wealth, and visibility. But that's not who you are anymore, because you're choosing to be in this frequency. You're choosing to operate from this state. And you're choosing to behave as the woman who already has 5-figure days normalized. You're choosing to behave as the woman who's already famous, who's already known in your industry. And fuck it, not even in the industry, because you're unlike anyone else out there. You're known for you. You created an industry of your fucking own, because you allowed yourself to lead this way from this frequency. You allowed yourself to speak this way, to show up this way, to create from this frequency, rather than what most people do, because they get distracted. They look at what's going on outside of them. They look at the numbers in their bank account. They look at the engagement or lack thereof on social media. They look at their current sales, number of clients, and then they identify with that. They behave from their current circumstances. They create from their current circumstances. You are no longer behaving, operating, and identifying with your current circumstances. It is your job, one and only job, to stay in this frequency. And this is unfuckwithable faith, because you know where you're going. You're plugged into your greater vision. You're plugged into your desires. And you know what you get to have. And you're not deciding that based off of what currently is. You're moving in the direction of your greater vision. You're creating, leading, operating, speaking from that frequency that's already associated and directly linked to the version of you in the field who already has 5-figure days on repeat, who's already famous, who's already known. And this is where so many people get fucked up, because they're like, oh, this is weird. This is weird for me. Yeah, it is going to be weird, because guess what? You're stretching yourself. You're expanding beyond your current identity. You're expanding beyond your current capacity that your nervous system felt comfortable and safe having, holding, and receiving. So of course it's going to feel fucking weird, and that's a part of the process. Can you get comfortable in the uncomfortable? Can you normalize the weirdness? Because you know that you're stretching. You know that you're expanding your capacity of receiving. And when you can operate from this frequency, knowing that what it is that you want, 5-figure days on repeat, famous, known, you know that what it is that you want, that version of you who already has it, it's done. It's done. It's already created. We're no longer waiting for it to happen. We're no longer using the language of 5-figure days are coming. I'll be famous. I'll be known soon. It's going to happen soon. It's not fucking coming. It's here. It's done. And if it's already done in the field, then can you know? I'm not asking you to believe it. Can you know that it's done now? And in order to collapse that timeline, or in order to close that gap, you get to know that it's done. You get to operate from this frequency, and you get to lead and create from this emotional state. And this is when your brain and body and your frequency can get on board with what it is that you desire, rather than unknowingly repelling. Okay? And this is exactly what we are going so much deeper into. We just barely scratched the surface in the famous 5-figure day woman codes. 5 days together, 5 trainings, you are going to completely rewire your identity and your nervous system to hold 5-figure days and fame. I'm going to lead you through the rich coded method to truly uncover the rich rules that you've been unknowingly operating out of and following that have been cock blocking you from the wealth, fame, visibility that you desire. We're going to get to the root, and you're going to be like, holy shit, I had no idea that I thought that more wealth meant this was going to happen. I had no idea that I thought that more visibility meant more of this. Don't worry, we're going to reveal it. And we're going to burn it, and we're going to rewrite it and create your own handbook to lead from. And I'm going to teach you how to actually normalize 5-figure days in your body. This audio, we just scratched the surface, baby. If you're ready to go deep and actually shift your identity into the famous 5-figure day woman, my love, the codes are already within you. We get to activate those codes. It was never outside of you. It's within you. And I'm so excited. We kick off on 2/22. You can DM me the word famous to join us. You're going to have lifetime access. These are, like I said, 5 days, 5 trainings that you'll want to listen to again and again and again and again. And this is a rinse and repeat method that you can utilize with every single expansion and every single up level in your business and in your personal life. I cannot even fucking wait. Again, you do not need more strategy. You need to get your identity and nervous system on board with 5-figure days on repeat and being famous. That is what holds the key. Strategy never held the key. Your identity holds the key to allowing in more of what it is that you desire. Okay? I love you. And I'll see you inside the famous 5-figure day woman codes. If you loved this episode as much as I did, please take a screenshot and tag me on Instagram so I can share you and your incredible body of work to my network and celebrate you. And as a special abundance gift, please give us a 5-star rating and review on Apple Podcasts. Take a screenshot, send it to me on Instagram, and I'll send you my sexy sales hypnosis to rewire yourself rich in your sleep.